G'day, this is Pam from Canterbury Craft NZ. Hope you're having a lovely day. I'm a bit slow starting today because I've done this about 3 times already. Today I'm going to do an envelope flip. So I'm doing E and F in one day, and I'm just going to show you what I do basically. So I'll get all the lids off these things. I've chosen some pinks and some greens of various inks. Then I've got in my stash, oops, I can't get it open, and we're going to have a wee stamping session. Now, I did see this somewhere on YouTube at some stage, but I'm not sure who it was from. So I'm going to start with the greens, and I'm just going to randomly stamp all over this. And then we'll show you what we're doing. This is actually a couple of envelopes that I've, whoopsie, put together. And I will show you that shortly. I have done a lot of background work for this, because it does take a wee bit of time, but it's fun because it's just mindless stamping really. Very easy, very effective, and looks great in your journals. Oopsie. Okay, so that's that green. Let's find another leaf. Then we just find a different stamp. And I don't mind if it gets all these little bits over it, that's fine. They can be stamped over. It's just random stamping, as I said. So if you've got a bit of spare time, or you're in front of TV and just feel like doing something mindless, this is the one for you. I'm actually in, yeah, I am in focus, sorry. It's a beautiful day here in Christchurch today. Loving the weather, nice and sunny, but you know it's autumn. It's a good autumn day. So we'll go on to the next colour. It's a darker green. If you're wondering where these stamps came from, they're Temu, the little wooden cylinder stamps, and they're very cheap. I know a lot of people might have these on their stash, because I know there have been similar ones around from some of the bigger companies over the years, but I haven't seen them over recent years. Probably because we don't have many craft shops in Christchurch that sell things like that. We do have a rubber stamping shop, but their stamps are limited. I think they do more commercial stuff, but they just have a few arty-farty things on the side for us ladies or gentlemen that like to have a bit of fun with some stamps. So there we go, I'll put one there. Alright, we'll go on to the flowers now. Let's put a few of these in. Right, so that's the greens done. We'll go on to the pinks. Sorry, I'm only doing this one just for demonstration purposes. I've actually done the other ones, so then I'll show you how the envelope's put together. And whoopsie, missing the stamp pad. This is an old Brilliance pad I've had for years. Haven't used it for a long time, but still pretty juicy. doesn't matter if the impression's a wee bit distressed looking, that's not going to hold me back, because it's the overall effect that you want from this. And it does look really cute. When you've done it. Alright, here's another one. Sorry, just trying to get the right. Try this one. I'll do it with browns. See, that's my predominant colour. So I'm going over that there. Whoops. So I've just had coffee and it's made my stomach rumble, so if you hear that, I apologise. So I hope everybody's having a lovely day. My day is going okay. Here we go. Then I'll just find another one. Shall I do this one? Right, I think that should do it. Right, I'll just close all these up and, oopsie, make some room on the old desk, which is imploding at the moment, which is not great. And how brilliant, Hyacinth Orchid. Right, I made a mess of that, but anyway, so this is what I've done. So on this is the first page, and this is the writing spot, and then you open this page and you've got an envelope behind, which I'll put something in. Then you've got another writing spot, and then you've got your final page. And this bit here, I've stamped on that bit so that you can tuck it around your, say you decide to use this as your flip out. May not be this one, but you can either tuck it around there and make a little tuck spot, or you can put it over this way and stamp that bit, but I prefer to make the tuck spots. So then that just rolls out like that, and yeah, and we decorate. So I might do it this way, start it that way. Can I do it that way? No, I'll do it that way. That's a shame because I should have decorated the other side. Never mind. I started. Oh, that's what I'm doing. I'm doing a tuck under that way. I knew there was a reason I was doing it that way. Right, so that I'm going to use as a tuck spot under this bit here, and there's still writing space as well. But I will do that later. So here's one I've made previously. So I've just stuck, that's the front cover. I've just stuck the envelope down. That's where it gets stuck down. And that is the back page. So that's the back page. So you can decorate both the envelopes if you wish to. A bit confusing, I know, but it does work, I can assure you. So with this one, all I've got to do is glue this bit into there. That's right. And I'll try not to get it too close to the stamping. Excuse me, the stamping. These envelopes are lovely quality, actually. I love them. Just use a bit of glue think I might have to do another prompt list. Print another one. So that just tucks in. I'm doing that wrong. I am doing that totally wrong. Tucks in that way. Sorry. That's right. I'm not going to do it that way at all. What am I going to do? I've got that round the wrong way. So much for a good tutorial, eh? I'm going to stick it in that way, that's fine. It's a bit fiddly. So effectively I've locked that pocket off, but I haven't really, if you know what I mean. Come on, as crooked as anything. Let's have another go. Yeah. Just get in there. Get in there. That's what we want. Right, so I have actually plastered that down, but that's okay, because here and I'll just get this sorted. We have an opening in the pocket here and an opening in the pocket there, so it's a little bit of a hidey hole, that one. But you can actually, yeah, bit of a rookie mistake there, but that's okay. It can be fixed, and you can actually, oh gosh, that's not very straight, is it? And you can actually use the envelope. The bone folder. So if I make that my front cover, yeah, that's fine. I can do it there. So the front of the thing is a is an envelope, and there's another pocket behind. Inside there's a writing space, and there's another writing space, and with this pocket, which is actually the other way, I'm just going to cover that up because it will work if we just do something like this. So we can have our embellishment on the inside when you open it up. That's quite pretty, isn't it? So I'm just going to stick that on, and even though I did make a mistake, it's still workable. I've had 3 goes at this already, and yeah, I'm not feeling very well at the moment at all, and I've had a frog in my throat all day, and I've had a bit of an up and down day actually, so sorry to say that, but I have. Anyway, crafting is good for the soul, and I've done a bit of it off camera as well, but my first few videos I didn't like, and then now I've got myself all confused. But everything is fixable, even mistakes. Mistakes are just opportunities, aren't they, to do something different. So that little baby can go in there. It's just a fussy cut out of a book. It's quite pretty. Oops. Could have a wee label. If I can find something. I want something pink. Maybe something pink. That's pink. A little wee label there. There we go. Just under there. And what can we put on top? A number or something? see where my numbers are. I'll just chop a wee bit off here. Can't see those top ones properly anyway. Just to put something little on it, a bit more interest. Oopsie, gummy fingers. So there's your wee decoration. So when we open it up, we have the pocket at the back here, which I might just try and do it run the excuse me, I'll just get a bit of this pearlescent pink. Just run that along the edges. So everything's fixable, and it's a junk journal. It's not supposed to be perfect, but it's just a good way to, you know, even though I've made thousands of these, you wouldn't think so, would you? But I've made lots of these because I'm a bit of a bulk maker. I'll just do that around all the little things here. There we go. I mean, I could do it that way if I wanted to, but no, because that would, no, I can't. So there's my pocket and there's my pocket. So I've got two pockets at the front. So with the, and then it's got some hidden journaling space on the side, so that's actually quite cool. So I've got hidden journaling space there, and then we've got a tuck spot. So, say I was going to put that on this page. I could use that underneath like that. Have my two places for my tags. These ones. There's a tag. There's a tag. I'll embellish that too. Then we've got a writing spot and then another writing spot, and then we've got a tuck spot. Simple. Simple. Whereas with this one, we've got a pocket on the front, writing space, pocket on there, writing space, and then our tuck spot. So either way will work, whatever journal you put on it, put it in. So that's it. So I'll just put another little embellishment on here because I don't like it being bare. That's quite cool. Love camellias. And I'll just move it over a wee bit and cut a wee bit off. So this is just out of a botanical book that I've had. Oopsie. It's good when you make bloopers on line, because we all do it. None of us are perfect. Even the massive crafters like Tony and Margaret do it. And that's good because it makes it, normalises it for you, which is good. That's what I think anyway. So I'm just going to leave that like that, and then I'll make a couple of tags to go in there another day. So that's just one for my stash. Very pretty, lovely, and yeah, very cool. So we'll do another something rather with some envelopes as well. So we're doing envelope flips. Well, I'll show you what I make. I make I do make a lot of envelopes actually for various things. So this one here I've just made, and all I've done is folded the paper, so it'll fit on a page in my journal. It's the same paper as that, so there, which would look really pretty. I can leave that as a belly band or make it into a pocket there, and obviously it's a pocket here, and I'm just going to put a wee bit of lace down this just to actually finish it off a wee bit. So that would be down there, and there's another pocket. So I literally just sew down the sides, but you can do it with glue. It doesn't have to be. I'm being quite heavy-handed with this glue because this lace is actually quite heavy lace, or trim. It's not really lace, is it? It's trim. And I want it to stick. Let's find out which is the right way now. What that side is. So that just pops on there. Let's raise it up a wee bit. Oops. Take that right to the edge, and then I've got some wee clips in here. And then I'll just clip that on there. That on there. Grab another couple. And leave that to dry. So when it sits in your book, it sits there. It's really pretty. It doesn't need any more adorning. And that's that. It's going to be pretty, isn't it? It's lovely. I love the colours in that. So that's another option. Wait, there's more. Envelopes are cool. Anyway, so I do a lot of these sort of envelopes too with book pages, which is quite self-explanatory. All you do is I have my paper this way, and I fold that in, do a little flap there. Sometimes I make these a wee bit lower, and then it's just ready for decorating. So for me, with decorating that, I would probably just grab a label or two out of my box. Pearl shirt, that was cool. Oh, I like that one actually, Reynolds Tea. I like that one more. Let's see what I can do here. So you could make that into a little like a tab. Put your Reynolds Tea in there. Quite simplistic really. Put some little wee clock in there, and that, I think there might have been a wee, no, the other ones I've made. There you go, Timmy's ones. He might have a wee photo in there or something. Sure there was a photo on one of these. Maybe not that one then. No. Maybe we'll just go for something like that. Oh, there's a better wee photo. The Eiffel Tower. So in that case, I'll swap that one out for something else. And I'll put that just on there. See if we can find some Paris. Something with Paris on it. There's a cute wee dark blue. Oops, I missed that out. It's pale blue, that could go there. What else have we got? How do we play? Just to make things, I'm just collecting a few bits to have a play with. There's Paris. These are ones I've just stamped myself. That's a nice numbery one too. A blue ticket would be good too. That's Belfast. Probably all Belfast. What's that one say? Cleveland, Ohio. Does it really matter if it's Paris? No, it doesn't. I like that one. Right, let's see what we can do with this lot. Just grab that label as well. Oh, there's another one there, slightly small. Oh no, it's same size. As you can see, I do a lot of fussy cutting. I hate running out of things today. Oops, sorry, I'm shaking the table. I use a trestle table as my main. I've got a desk in here. Actually, I've got a desk and a table and a trestle table. The little table's got my sewing machine on it because I wasn't using my sewing machine as much as I'd like because I had it stuck in the cupboard. So I decided I'd bring another table in. It's chocker, this room. I tell you, it's chock-a-block full of craft supplies. I'm not usually a hoardy type, but I am with my craft supplies. It's amazing what yeah, so when I imagine what you collect, isn't it? So when I do these, I use a curator set, and I have scraps of, because I paint, I have scraps of mixed media paper, or you know, painting paper, and it's usually about 300 GSM because I paint a lot of layers. And I either painted that or inked it with an ink and then stamped over it. So yeah, so that's very cool. Anyway, let's see what we can do with this lot. Shall we put that down there? I'll do that up there. And it'll just all come together. Maybe that over there. My little Paris label in there. That one there. And that one can go under there. It's a nice little array of goodies, and those two can go under there. And I might just age that up a bit. Chop that off. And that can ink that bit. Right, so we'll start some gluing here. As I said, book pages are great for embellishments. And they're great for happy mail as well. Like, you fill that up with some little goodies for your friends and they'll think you're very clever. Well, I hope they will. Anyway, we will see. So I'm just going to ink on here. Not ink on here, glue on here, sorry. Get the words right, Pam. I'm sure I'm getting Alzheimer's. There we go. I shouldn't joke about that. Might happen. But yeah. So most of my labels, I think I've got a few Tracy Fox, but most of them come from the Junk Journal Studio. I absolutely love their kits. I think they're so cool. And bit of Timmy, who we all miss, I know. And just below there. That'll do. They never go on the same way as they, is that straight? That's straight, so I'm going to get it. Anyway. This corner, I'll just put that there. Wee flower. And then we have got another simple envelope. You can put little bits and pieces in. Very cool. I'd glue that to the page probably, or I would make it into a pocket or a belly band. I know a lot of people don't like horizontal belly bands, but I don't mind them. So there's number 3. And then I just have, I was just going to show you how I do the fold up for my little envelopes I make. I do that, get a wee punch in there before I glue it. Fold that down to there. And so I've got, there's my corner rounder gone. I know you're here somewhere. Oh, there you are. Oops. So with this one I'll do the pink, I think. I am usually really grungy or well, I'm even grungy and shabby chic, to be honest. I like the brown inks, but it's squeaky on there, isn't it? And that is it. You could line it if you want to. I'm just going to glue this one just so you can see how easy it is. I mean, these you can just make hundreds of them in an hour. And I just put probably a wee closure on there with some circles to see if I've got any handy. Must be something on the slot. That would go. It's pretty, isn't it? So there's 2 ways. You could either do like this and another one up here to close it. What I sometimes do is, which I'm going to do on this one, just glue half my circle. Put that in there. It's not even the same paper, but it doesn't matter. And then that just folds in very easily into there. And there's your wee closure, just to keep it together. And it doesn't need decorating. If you want to decorate it, that's good, but you know, I don't see the point in over decorating things. Sometimes my journals are writing journals, but you know, it's nice to embellish them, but you can do too much embellishing, I think. That's my theory anyway, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, so there we go. We've got 4 different styles of envelopes. This one with its lovely little trim, which is stuck now. It doesn't take long. That will go up. Oh, that hasn't done very well through there. I might have to put a wee piece of it's gone through the paper fabric. Yeah, I'll put a wee bit of washi tape would do, wouldn't it? washi. So that will fix that up. Oops. There we go. And we have our envelope, which looks nice on the inside now. Oh, we have our little foldy one, that's glued. And we have our little ones that flap out. No pocket there. Journal space, 2 pockets here. And I could put a label there too, actually. I might put a label there. That will do it. It's easy, isn't it? Oops. Here we go. And then I just make some tags or journaling spots to go in there. And then this is the other one that I did correctly. And it's got a pocket at the front, it's got a bit of journaling space. These are actually old envelopes, so they're not the best, but that's alright. And just a bit of lace there, another pocket here, tuck spot there, journaling space there. And last but not least, this one. So there's a few different styles of envelopes to keep you going, and yeah, I hope you enjoy that. I'm just going to make that E for envelope, and then I'll do an F for flaps, or flip outs, so that'll make it a lot easier to do. Anyway, I hope you have a lovely afternoon, what's left of it, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. It will be well and truly received well. Take care. Have a good afternoon, guys. Bye.